Hi again, guys. So there's a lot of chat on YouTube these days on how to invest in sports cards. Well, I have some tips for you that will guarantee that you make money. And I want you to go out, I want you to buy pretty much thousands of dollars worth of brand new cards, come home, open them up, and then spend a few more thousand and get every one of them graded. I'm just kidding. Let's look at some baseball cards. I want to show you something extra special right now. So, this is a very special 1939 play ball Joe DiMaggio. But it's just not a regular Joe DiMaggio. It's a stamp back sample. These are not as easy to come by as the regular one. This is graded a 3, but man, it may be the nicest 3 I've ever seen. It's a really, really sharp 39 Joe DiMaggio. I have 3 of these samples. The other one, I have a Melot. And I have a Duke Derringer. Many of you will be familiar with these samples. But if you're not, this is what they look like. And they're much harder to find than the regular cards, obviously. So we have those. And, I've been studying up on the Japanese players, and I keep these little kind of index cards I made. And I put their name and maybe the year, and then on the back I put some information. I've been studying them like I'm studying for a test, learning about these old players. This is Kawakami. That's a beautiful card. The Japanese cards they're really little pieces of art. And what's interesting about him, I wanted to show him along with Joe DiMaggio. So in 1950, Joe DiMaggio, they played in an all-star game. And he was a good player. But Joe DiMaggio gave him some hitting tips. And man, after he gave him hitting tips, he became phenomenal. The year after, he batted .377 and only struck out 6 times the entire season. This guy is known, his nickname was the God of Batting. He won, 3 MVPs and something like 5 batting titles. So he became one of the greatest players over there. The God of Batting. And I got my Topps total today. And I got what could be a good pool. I don't know this player. If any of you do, let me know. But I got this black version of this rookie card. It's numbered to 5. And I also got his regular rookie. And I got these 2 rookies. I'm not familiar with these players. Did I get anybody good? And I have a Arenado rookie finest to show you. And a shout out to Jimmy Guns. He turned me on to these black border Ultra Pro magnetic holders. I'm not much of a grading fan on new cards, so this looks fabulous in one. I had somebody ask me what that was because it kind of looks like an SGC holder without the label. And that's what it is. It's the Ultra Pro Magnetic One Touch Black. And I showed you 2 cards of this guy recently. He's a Japanese player. And I told you that he was known as the Brooks Robinson of Japan because he was a phenomenal third baseman and made great plays. And this card is just outstanding because it shows him making a great play. And just a beautiful, beautiful card. Here's a 1970 Roy White. Really nice card. I remember watching him play a lot growing up. And at the height of his career, 1979 Topps Terry Bradshaw. And a 67 Ed Cranpool. Good looking card. And I got a Canadian football card here. This guy is a Hall of Famer. I have a whole bunch of Canadian football players. Some of the players I know, some I don't, but I have them anyway because they're really cool. And here's, I've been buying up some of this Torkelson guy. Supposed to be a great prospect. He was, what college did he go to? Arizona State. He went to the same college as Barry Bonds and Bob Horner. And Bob Horner holds the home run record there. And he was 2 home runs away from tying him, 3 from beating him when they called the season off because of Corona. So he would have probably become the new school record holder. And in with some cards I got recently, somebody threw in a Dave Bancroft bat card. Pretty cool. So, that's what I have for you today. Thanks for watching.